Hey guys, I'm back. Mike Robert here. If you're brand new to my channel, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to be talking about how to generate tax preparer leads for your tax business. Maybe you are a marketer, maybe you own a tax business and you want to learn how to get more customers for your business. Tax season is right around the corner. And believe it or not, we've worked in this space for the last 2 years, and it is a very, very robust time and busy time to generate more leads and customers for your tax business, okay? One of the things that I personally like about using Facebook over other platforms when it comes to generating tax leads is that we typically get a lot of quality leads because, as you may know, people are scrolling on social media as opposed to, let's say, Google, where we're competing with some of the bigger brands that have a much bigger budget than many of the clients that we're probably working with. So I would recommend that this video is going to be very helpful if you are just starting your tax business and you may not have the capital or resources to work with a marketing company. And if you are maybe a setup and you have a bigger tax company and you're looking to learn how you can get more leads, this video will help you do that as well. Now, if you're someone that says, hey, you know what, we'd like to bypass all of that. If you guys have something that's working already, we'd like to talk to you about how we can possibly work with your company. There's going to be a link below this video where you can book a one-on-one strategy call. It costs you $199. And over that strategy call, we're going to go through basically the things that we can do to implement the success and really streamline it. Because what I'm showing you here today is just how to get the lead. It's really going to come down to all the back-end technology and steps that you implement to make sure that those leads are going to be viable and effective for your business and your team. Okay, so without further ado, basically right now we're in a Facebook ad account. Okay, you need one of these to run a Facebook campaign. Inside of there, our objective is to generate leads. These are going to be in the form of instant forms, where we can get someone's contact information from them filling out a form on Facebook. And I'm going to show you exactly the details that we want to gravitate and get from that person. Okay, so I've already gone ahead and taken the liberty to do this. I've already built out this campaign. So you just follow along as I walk you through everything that I've set up in order to generate the leads. After we have the campaign set, this is the campaign level, by the way. We're going to come in here. We're going to go to the ad set level. On your side, it's going to say next, like this. At the ad set level, this is where I just mentioned we want to generate leads with an instant form. This is when someone's going to fill out their information on Facebook, and most of it will be auto-populated by the consumer from their Facebook details. Okay? You want to make a Facebook page. If you don't already have one, I'm using a generic page that we use. This is one of the brands that we use to generate leads in the insurance space for this. Budget over this season, to be completely honest, if you're going to be generating leads in the tax season, I would bump this budget up to at least $100 per day. You will still be competing with other companies. Just keep that in mind. So you need a good budget that will allow your ads to be displayed enough. Territory, unless you have restrictions, nationwide is definitely the way to go. But if you mainly want to focus on local, then you can just come in here and hit edit and then put in your city or zip code to get leads in a local level, okay? Now, we're going to leave this a broad campaign. The reason we're going to leave it as a broad campaign is because just about anyone over 18 that is working will need to do their taxes, okay? There isn't necessarily a lot of details we need to go through on that, and it leaves us with a very broad, open audience of people that are looking to do their taxes. So we want to leave that open. We want to leave our placements open because we essentially want Facebook to find the consumers that are interested in our services wherever they may be on Facebook, okay? So we're going to hit next. What this really comes down to is the effectiveness with your ad copy and your follow-up processes. Okay, this is very important. This is where most businesses drop the ball. So I'm going to show you that. Now, I grabbed a generic photo from Google, right? Just put in taxes, right? So this is tax time. It's a nice catchy photo. It grabs your eye. And I made this basic ad copy. Now, let me just be very clear. This is not the exact ad image, ad creative, or ad copy that we are using. This is just for the purposes of this training. So I know some of you are going to jump on the video and say, hey, Gate, I got you that. All right. But this is not something that we have. These ad creative copy is not what we've tested. All right. We have a system that's getting, based on everything we've tested, results. So we wouldn't obviously show that to you. So in this case, tired of tax headache, we want to present a problem, as you may know as a tax preparer, for a lot of people, especially if they are having some issues or they're not sure how their taxes may look this season. And they want to deal with professionals that know the tax codes, that know how to help them get what? The maximum refund with accuracy and compliance. And this is our experts handle your taxes so you can relax. We'll maximize your refund, minimize your tax liability, ensure accuracy and compliance. Schedule a free consultation today. Doesn't need to be very long and drained out, right? Everyone knows that they have to do. Our call to action is scheduling a free consultation. We want to be able to get out where they're at, set up a process to do their taxes, right? To actually have a tax business, okay, preparing business. So I know the intricacies that go into it. It's not a quick process, and it can take many times and different paperwork that might need to be submitted based on the person's taxes, okay? Our headline is going to be Get Your Taxes Done. This is where someone can get their taxes done, and essentially is going to be our call to action here. Get your taxes done, learn more. And that's what we want. We want to generate leads with an instant form. I've gone ahead and took the liberty to make an instant form to show you the details that I would like in the form. One thing I did not show you guys, and I'm not going to show you, is I'm going to be in the question section. So there are other questions that I would go ahead and ask. But again, if you're interested in that, you want to book a strategy call with us. So get your taxes done. We help ensure accuracy and compliance for a maximum refund, right? That's very, have you received your W-2 documents? Sometimes people want to get their taxes done, but they don't have all their documents. Or you can ask, do you have all your documents necessary? And you can list out what those documents are. So here, essentially, go to the question so you can see. This can be a little bit longer. And in here, the documents that they need, if they need further documents, and you might want to list them based on the common things you're seeing in your area. But this is essentially a short form question because we don't want just a yes or no answer. Some people might say yes, but they're still waiting on documents, right? Go right through the process. They can't do that. So we want a short form. We want them to be really attentive in what they're doing at that moment in time. Some questions that I would ask them is their name, first and last name, city, state, especially if you're doing nationwide, you may not be familiar with every city, their phone number, email, okay? Privacy policy, I put a dummy link in here, but this is gonna be something from your website. And then the ending page is gonna be, thanks, you're all set. One of our staff members will call you shortly. If this is after business hours, we will call you the next business day. All right, one, does not have enough spend. You may not have the feature that Facebook released where at the bottom of this, Facebook is giving those a messenger chat. So you still get the lead form, but then you can start a messenger chat. That's very, very powerful because where we help our clients set up automation. So we use tools like Zapier, Go High Level, and other tools that will essentially allow us to send out a professional email, send out a professional text message. In addition to that, when you're ending this form, what I would recommend is sending people to your website or your YouTube channel, something where you're going to educate them on the tax in a video form. So for those of you who don't have that, what I would say is go ahead, set up a video, and then send them to your website so they can learn more about your company, about your brand. All right. So for those of you that said, hey, you know what, this sounds great, looks great, I'm not really looking to do it on my own, waste time this tax season figuring that part out. I'd rather just work with an expert. Right below this video, there's going to be a link where you can book a one-on-one strategy call. Now, we do charge $199, and the reason we do that is because we're not here to waste our time or yours. That is for people that are serious. They want to get to the next step. Leads starting to come in for your tax business. What you want to do is go below this link and book a call. If you have any questions, leave in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys being here, and I'll talk to you next time.